Let's take a look at this vintage Graflex Graflite flash handle that's basically been turned into a custom saber hilt. So if we take a closer look, well, first of all, you'll notice that this design is sort of a mashup. So it's kind of a mashup of the Holiday Special lightsaber, the Notorious Holiday Special, and the Notorious Holiday Special lightsaber with some original Trilogy designs. I mean, especially if you just look at kind of the bottom part of this hilt, you would swear that's maybe a Graflex saber, you know, like a Skywalker lightsaber. But then you get to the top and it's a little more confusing. Now, some of the added pieces to this include a DV6 emitter ring, so that gives it a little hint of a Vader saber, I suppose. And there's also this really cool brass greebly added to the top. And there's an additional brass screw over here. And you see, you can kind of read the original writing from the handle. And there's also some natural weathering to the hilt. So that's what you get when you have a vintage piece, potentially anyway. Now this kind of red button here, that's part of the original flash. But it's kind of a nice pop of color. Now moving down, you may recognize this as a replica Graflex clamp. So we have that, and then also replica bubble strip. So kind of replica of those calc bubbles. And then the lower part of the hilt, there are the iconic T-track grips. So these are kind of a rubbery material, and they're just kind of attached to the lower part of this. And then finally at the very bottom, there's actually some venting. So we have kind of a very complete looking custom saber, and I picked this up secondhand, and it does have this really kind of, well, again, a neat mashup design to it. So it feels a little bit like an original Trilogy saber hilt, a little bit like the Holiday Special, but it combines a bunch of different design features to kind of get this as the output. So yeah, it's a neat idea, and feel free to comment below.